So the 10 Center project was bid early, I think 2011. It was a hard bid with unit prices also in it, and also had quite a bit of allowances for unforeseen work with the undetermined cost on it. The unit prices, there's about a little over 600 unit prices in the bid, from everything from frost protection, which is just CA6 stone that goes underneath the pavement, all the way to light structures for elevated lighting for the runways and taxiways. So we won the project at about $160 million. We won it by, I think, about the difference between us and the next guy was about $2 million. Project started in mid-2011, and then we're in the end of 2012. We're a little over halfway done with it. On staff right now we've got 2 project managers, Mark Fournier and Gil Crespos. Mark's the head PM. Gil has taken over bulletin work, which was added to the project. We've got 2 APMs, assistant project managers. We've got 4 project engineers, 4 superintendents, a safety staff of 3 guys. We've got quality control staff, which is 1 head quality control manager, a lab manager, and a field manager. We've got a survey staff, which is 3 guys, maybe 2.5, and one of the guys kind of floats in between the 10 Center project and another project. I think that pretty much rounds it up as far as the staff goes. We've got some administrative assistants to help with the daily paperwork as well. In the field, depending on how much work we're doing in a day, Walsh field personnel might be around 100, 120 people. I think that pretty much covers the entire staff, the duration, in the bid. Should be finishing up the project in late 2013. The heavy concrete work, as far as the paving goes, will be finishing up in the middle of 2013. So quite a bit of work to do yet. To close out the year in concrete, we're trying to put down about 200,000 square yards of concrete, which is quite a bit of work. Last week alone we put in $1,543,000 of concrete. So it kind of gives you a little bit of idea of how quickly we put the work down and how expensive things get over the course of 1 week, not alone over the course of a month. So that's pretty much the gist of the project.
So we're here to talk to you about O'Hare Safety. My name is Kevin Schaefer, part of Walsh Construction. I'm a safety engineer. Out on the project, big things we've been working with are excavations, dealing with the airport and the FAA, and massive concrete. First and foremost, we start everybody out before they get on the site by doing a job site safety orientation. Safety orientation consists of our goals, values, rules and regulations for the project, day-to-day operation, and understanding and explaining these things so that each employee, as they come onto the site, is well prepared to go to work. After that, they begin going out into the field and performing their daily tasks. To continue these education throughout all of our work, we do weekly toolbox talks. We go through various discussions on whether it's work we're doing now, from concrete, demolition, excavation, fall protection, anything that would come under the standard of what we would, scope of work of what we do at O'Hare, or others, to continue training each employee. Anytime we start an operation, we do what's called a JHA, Job Hazard Analysis. JHA gives us a chance to sit down with the program managers, the superintendents, and lets us go through each step to what we're going to do and make sure that it's going to be able to be performed safely and efficiently. To assist with that, we do a daily THA, which job site foremen fill out and go through every day with their crews. This gives them a chance to break down what's going on and how they're going to protect each other as they go to work every day. It gives an opportunity for each one member of the crew to ask questions or provide insight on anything that might come up during that day. We've also done a lot of other things that go above and beyond. First is our Stretch and Flex program, which we've been pushing and has been going across the company. It's a great program, gets everybody out and active first thing in the morning. Try to get managers and engineers involved with the daily THAs to help train as well as educate these foremen as they're going on their daily stuff. Finally, the other things that we handle at O'Hare as safety representatives is we deal with the owners. We also deal with making sure job site inspections get done. Go through and identify problems and hazards in the field and do what we can to correct them. We perform incident investigations anytime we have a problem, or if we need to get involved if we've had an incident and figuring out how we can get somebody better, handle all the injuries that come through the job, and review. Finally, we review job site plans. Try to stay on top of it and stay in front of things so that we're not playing catch up down the line. Other than that, it's kind of a day-to-day operation and things change all the time.
The FedEx Apron today is an extension of the current FedEx Apron. The FedEx planes behind us. Activities that are going on today. Up to the right, the noisy activity is drilling in grouting bars for the next concrete pour. Over to the left, we have plastic and dowel bars down for the next concrete pour, which will be tonight, starting at 4:30. Over to the far left, we have laborers stripping last pour and laborers installing bulkheads for tonight's pour as well. Other than that, mechanics are at the far end prepping the machines for tonight's pour, and we will have quality saw and seal out here tonight, sawing the joints after the pour is done. Once the earthwork is done, the first step in building the site, next comes the utilities. Over to this side, we have Ricky Wells installing drainage, and over to this end, we have electrical duct bank going on, which will power up the whole airfield.
At the Carbon Tunnel at O'Hare, the tunnel is 554 feet long. We had to build a tunnel so the cargo from the south end of the airfield would get to the terminals. And there's a runway, the new runway is going to go right over the top of this tunnel. There's about 1.7 million pounds of rebar in this tunnel and over 10,000 cubic yards of concrete. So we've been busy for a while and nearing the end. That road done with that approach, and after we're going to switch traffic about mid-November, so that side of the traffic will be live going through both tunnels, so we can finish this half over here, and we can get rid of that emergency road so we can finish everything in between and get the whole tunnel complete and get traffic the way it should be.
Since I've been superintendent here at Walsh Construction, we started putting in taxiways and runways from the snowplow equipment there, straight line, south, everything this way we've constructed, and the new 10 center runway, which is out where the electrician's trucks are, everything from there all the way from York to Mannheim Road. We've constructed that portion of the runway.
How much money?
The total of those three projects was, let me see here. The west job was 90 million, the east job was 140 million, and the center job was 170 million. So the total of those, 390.